DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. We're sharing recent local news and business insights in green and blue economy. Listen, like, share, and connect with us. Greetings, my name is Doll. I'm a precision machinist with over 15 years experience in robotics and AI automation, specialized in sustainable manufacturing and climate solutions. I coach women through technical and vocational education and skills training to become highly qualified personnel in STEM. DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People Globally. The Ontario News Weekly Wrap-Up for Year 23, Week 20. Information from the Open Government Newsroom, courtesy of King's Printer for Ontario, 2023. News release: Ontario providing free training for auto workers. The Ontario government is investing more than $4.7 million to support two innovative projects to help over 360 people land full-time jobs in the province's growing automotive manufacturing sector. These free programs will provide participants with skills for rewarding careers in machine operation, assembly, quality control, and logistics, while also preparing automotive technicians and those interested in the industry for work in the emerging electric vehicle field. News release: Ontario breaks ground on long-term care home in Muskoka. Construction is underway at Fairburn, a long-term care home being redeveloped in Huntsville. This is part of the Ontario government's $6.4 billion commitment to build more than 30,000 new beds by 2028 and 28,000 upgraded long-term care beds across the province. News release: Ontario helping more women in Brampton build skills and get jobs. The Ontario government is expanding the Investing in Women's Futures program to 10 additional locations across the province, including Roots Community Services in Brampton. This will help more women who are experiencing social and economic barriers connect to supports and develop the skills they need to gain financial security and independence. This expansion is part of a $6.9 million investment over 3 years to enhance the program and create more economic opportunities for women. News release: Ontario removing unfair work barriers for skilled newcomers. The Ontario government is leading the country with changes to help internationally trained immigrants work in the fields they've studied in, after introducing historic legislation that banned regulated professions from requiring Canadian work experience in more than 30 occupations. Professional Engineers Ontario are the first association to remove it from their application criteria. This has the potential to help thousands of otherwise qualified professionals pursue their dreams over the coming years, all while maintaining Ontario's world-class licensing and exam requirements. Court Bulletin: Sarnia landlord fined for Residential Tenancies Act violation. Convicted Enterprise JL Vive Enterprises, Inc. News release: Ontario connecting long-term care residents to more nutritional food choices. The Government of Ontario is investing in an additional $32 million this year to expand healthy menu options for long-term care residents, including a broader range of culturally inspired meals. This investment builds on the 15% or over $40 million increase to nutritional support funding for long-term care homes last year. News release: Ontario expands GO train service to Niagara. To connect more people to jobs, housing, and Canada's top tourist destination, the Ontario government is increasing GO train service between Union Station and Niagara Falls, with more express service between Hamilton, Burlington, and Toronto. Court bulletin: Waste management company fined $50,000 after worker injury. Convicted: Canadian Waste Management Inc., 5425 Dixie Road, Mississauga, Ontario. News release: Moving forward with building a strong Ontario. The Legislative Assembly of Ontario has passed the government's Bill 85, Building a Strong Ontario Act, budget measures for 2023, advancing the government's plan to grow the economy, build key infrastructure projects, and support businesses, families, and workers in every corner of the province. News release: Ontario announces intent to dissolve Peel Region. Today, the Ontario government introduced the Hazel-McCallion Act, which would, if passed, begin the process to dissolve the regional municipality of Peel and make the municipalities of the City of Mississauga, the City of Brampton, and the Town of Caledon independent. The proposed legislation honors the legacy of Peel Region's longest-serving mayor, the late Hazel McCallion, who was central to the region's remarkable growth during her 36 years as mayor of Mississauga and a longtime advocate for greater autonomy for her city. News release: Ontario partnering with Hamilton Brewery to help restore the forest at Balsam Lake Provincial Park. Ontario Parks is collaborating with Collective Arts Brewing for a second year to produce a limited edition specialty craft beer, Trail Loop. The proceeds from this partnership will directly support vital reforestation work at Balsam Lake Provincial Park near Kawartha Lakes. News release: Protect yourself from tick bites this summer. As temperatures start to climb, the Ontario government is encouraging people across the province to take precautions to prevent tick bites and reduce the risk of Lyme disease and other tick-borne illnesses when enjoying the outdoors. News release: Ontario expanding safety training and resources to keep workers safe. The Ontario government is investing an additional $12.5 million in Ontario's 6 health and safety associations, which provide safety training and resources to businesses and workers across the province. The investment will support organizations like Workplace Safety North, which helped rescue 39 miners trapped underground in Sudbury in September 2021, and strengthen worker safety in critical industries from manufacturing to forestry. Court bulletin: Chatham Demolition and Excavating Company fined $70,000 after workplace fatality. Convicted, James Curran Expert Removal and Excavating Limited at 35 Curran Crescent, Chatham, Ontario, a demolition and excavating company. News release, applications open. Sign up today for Ontario's Learn and Stay grant. Beginning today, students can apply for the newly expanded Learn and Stay grant. The grant provides full, upfront funding for tuition, books, and other costs for students who enroll in an eligible nursing, paramedic, or medical laboratory technologist program, and agree to stay in underserviced communities to work after graduation. The program is designed to encourage students to learn and stay locally, helping to bring in-demand healthcare workers to communities that need them most across the province. News release, Ontario increasing homelessness prevention support for Indigenous people. The Ontario government is investing an additional $2.9 million for the Missouri-Bic Development Corporation for a total of $10.4 million annually to support homelessness prevention efforts in the Greater Toronto Area through the province's Indigenous Supportive Housing Program. Show some love with a like and share. Connect with us at DOL.STUDIO on social media. We want to hear from you. Subscribe for more local news, business insights, investment trends, and infrastructure developments. This podcast was sponsored by #WithLove Inc. community organization. All things done, #WithLove. Sourcing smart and green products and people globally.